All right, folks, welcome back to the channel. We're out in the red Adirondack chairs with the red Jeep, and you know the deal, shake and bake in all her redness. So I think y'all sensing the theme here. We like red. Literally, my wife and I both love red. But anyway, welcome back to the channel. We've done the 2500. We've done the 5,000, and I've got plenty of comments on both of those builds. And I love the comments, love everyone's different takes on the 2500 and the 5K build. Well, we've built up to 10K, $10,000, and I can see it kind of going two different ways, and we'll get into that in a minute. All right, everybody, like I said, welcome back. We're going to talk about the 10K build here in a sec, but I would just like to bring up, I know people hate when YouTubers bring this stuff up early, but I'm just trying to get subscribers like everybody else. So if you're stopping in for the first time, please check out the rest of the channel, and if you like what's going on with the channel, please go ahead and subscribe. I got about a 60-40 split, 60% not subscribed, 40% subscribed, which is pretty good, really, relatively speaking. But let's see if we can make that 50-50. Let's get some more subscribers out there. So hopefully y'all like what's going on. Go back, subscribe. I definitely appreciate it. Channel definitely appreciate it. And we're gonna move on. So the 10K build, I can see the 10K build going two different ways. Okay, I can see it going in the direction of picking up where I left off on the 5K build, or starting an entirely new build. All right, so I'm going to put the 5K build right up here so y'all can see it. So we're going to recap the 5K build real quick, and I got it right here so I can read it. So obviously we got the T2 and a custom tune. You're definitely going to need that, especially with the next things we're going to be doing. A cam kit, long tube headers, 309 LSD, wheels, tires, and that's just the rear setup. 392 intake manifold, and a taser. And that's a pretty good 5,000, if not maybe a little more. Again, you're gonna have to start finding things used to make a lot of this fit. And sometimes you can get things used a little cheaper than I think, and that leaves you a little wiggle room to purchase a couple other extras, whatever you feel necessary. But getting on with the 10K build, we're gonna build the first thing we're gonna do is we're gonna build off this 5K build. So you're gonna need everything on the 5K build. And really, this is just going to take on a couple more things. Jay, this one's for you. Finally, I added Nitrous. I know Nitrous is dollar for dollar the best power adder you can buy. No doubt about it. When you look at dollar to horsepower, that's the best ratio you're going to get. And for this kit, I'm looking at around probably $1,500-ish, maybe a little more, maybe a little less. That's for the entire kit, the bottle and the plates and all of that stuff, along with an automatic bottle opener and closer, and also the bottle heater, which you're going to need. You're probably also going to need a torch. So I see a lot of people with bottle heaters and a torch to warm up the bottle to get that pressure up. And why I didn't add nitrous earlier, and I'm still hesitant to add it here, though it is like I said, the best power to dollar ratio out there is, I'm just not a big fan. I'm not a big fan of nitrous. It works. You can do it safely. But even people I see do everything right, there's that occasional, backfire and winds up destroying things. That's why I'm just not a huge fan of nitrous. Is that it is dangerous. It is dangerous stuff, right? And really, you can only use it at the track. You're only supposed to use it at the track. So that's why I've been hesitant to put nitrous on the list, but I'm going to put it on this list just for you, Jay. just for you, buddy. So that's the nitrous kit. Bottle, hoses, all that stuff, right? And again, all of these pictures are just examples. You don't have to go with Nitrous Express. You can go with Nitrous Outlet or another manufacturer and possibly get stuff cheaper. You may, again, buy some of this stuff used and get it cheaper, but I'm going with brand new stuff for nitrous. So that's roughly $1,500. So we're sitting at $7,500 right now. Or $6,500. I'm sorry, $6,500. The next thing is some kind of drag pack suspension. The one I'm showing here is AAD, which is a great company. There's BMR suspension. There's other suspension companies out there. Those are the two biggies that I know off the top of my head, AAD and BMR. And this whole kit is right at $1,500. That's, upper control arms, upper trailing arms, lower control arms. I can't remember there's a couple other goodies in there for the rear suspension. And that's, again, starting to put the power to the wheels. A lot of people hit me up on the other two builds about not addressing suspension. So I'm addressing the suspension at this point because now we're starting to add big power to the car. And that will help with the rear jag wheels, put that power to the ground and get you down the track. So now we're looking more track focused than street focused. If you're looking for a street focused car, I may do another series on this and focus more on the street side of it, vice the track side of it. But this one, I'm looking more kind of trackish. So nitrous, suspension, definitely gonna need those suspension. We were at 65, another 15 is 8,000, so we got 2K left. All right, and with that last 2K, I think we could squeeze two things in there, but it's going to be a squeeze because you're definitely going to want to buy this stuff new. You're not going to want to buy drop-in pistons and rods. You're definitely not going to want to buy those used. You're going to want to buy those new. And again, this is MMX. This is their package. Just an example. You can go with many other manufacturers. There's a bunch of them out there that do forged drop-in pistons and rods and stuff for the 5.7 and the 6.4. So definitely want to get yourself some drop-ins. And not only is that good from utilizing the nitrous perspective, but looking future. I know I wasn't looking future. I was saying you had 10K and that's it. But looking kind of futuristically, if you were to go forced air, you would already have the forged internals and wouldn't have to worry about those. So drop-in pistons, forged, that's going to be around $1,600 to $1,700, give or take. So now we're down to roughly about $300. You can take that last $300, get yourself a set of Skinnies, and that'll drop you roughly a tenth or two-ish on the quarter-mile time if you get yourself some Skinnies and run them up front. So that's the 10K list, folks. We talked about nitrous, we talked about suspension, we talked about drop-ins, and then we talked about Skinnies. So that's my 10K build, building upon the 5K build. There's some other options out there at 10K. You know, again, this would be one you'd have to find some used parts, you know, possibly a used Trinity, and get your, you know, PCM unlocked. But one you could do is go straight for forced air. That's going to run you 7-8K for the kit. That leaves you another 2K to pick up. I'm going to leave that one up to you. That last 2K, after picking up a forced air setup, you can go straight for the forced air and T2. So I'll leave that last $1,500 to $1,000. I'll leave that up to you guys to figure out what you want to do with that. But that's really kind of shortcut and leaving yourself short if you really want to use forced air from a $10,000 perspective. So that's it for this one, folks. Next one, we're going to look at $20,000 build, and y'all know that one's going to be huge. So that's going to wrap it up for this one. Again, folks, if you're stopping in for the first time and you're not subscribed, please go check out the rest of the channel. If you like those videos, please do me those few if you like the channel, please do me those few things. Like those videos you watch, subscribe, smash the bell, comment, share it on your social media, whether it's TikTok, TikTok, Facebook, MySpace, what else is out there, Instagram, whatever. Please share it on your social media. Let people know, you know, Shake and Bake's out there. We're doing some good things. We're doing some not so good things, but we wind up fixing those things we don't do right. Well, we wind up fixing them and getting things done right. So please, hey, I appreciate each and every one of you taking some time to watch the video. That's it for this one, folks. Until next time, adios.